Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Mass Effect. We're probably about 2/3 of the way through the Virmire mission, I guess. We've just spoken to Sovereign, the ship, and discovered it is in fact a Reaper. It isn't a Reaper ship, it's not Reaper well, it is Reaper technology. It is a physical, sentient thing, which is kind of cool. But now we're going to go off and nuke the place, hopefully. I've got to remember how we get there. Okay, I think we got enemy. Why don't we zap his weapons and I'll lift him up.
The Geth are turning from your position, Dieto. Looks like Shadow kicked a sensitive spot. Alenko, head them off. Hold them.
And we came through here, but maybe it's opened up an alternate route. Yeah, I think we came out. Oh, okay, we got Kroggans. Oh, there's another one over there. Hand is right at my feet. Okay, push on. We're gonna have to make a choice quite soon that has an impact on the rest of the trilogy. I've got to make sure I do it the right way, that I want to do it and not make a mistake and make the wrong choice. I have on at least one occasion. But for those who haven't played it, I'm not going to give that away just yet. At least we're getting level 10 stuff now coming out, which is good. On a regular basis, that is.
That turret can punch some nasty
Ooh,
holes.
we got one of those little dudes. Are they dead? They might be dead. They weren't dead. They are now. No, I think there's turrets here too. There's one. Garrus. One job. Uh-oh. Okay. Don't know if that's going to do anything. I think around 10 is good. I think I'm definitely using it though. Scram Rail 10 might be an upgrade on what I'm using. Let's have a look. Oh, okay, what we got? No. That could be good though. Let's have a look at some of this stuff. I've got 10, frictionless 9 I've got, so I can upgrade that. Keep that firing a bit longer. I've got kinetic coil 10. Sledgehammer 9, have I got anything better than that? Yes. Frictionless 9, but I think I've already had one of those. Scram 10 I already had. Rex. Inferno 10. Frictionless 8, so I can upgrade that. Kinetic 8. Maybe I could do something about that. Okay. Although if I give him the scram rail, that's going to significantly up his damage. We can do that as well. Garrus, what have you got? Frictionless 8, so we can upgrade that. Kinetic 9, probably about as good as that can get. Snowblind 10, okay. And then on your sniper, Frictionless 8, so again with a little upgrade. Scram 9, have I got another 10? No. Sledgehammer 8, so I should probably do something about that. Should I give him the high explosive rounds? There's so many of those. I might give... I might give him Inferno. Alright, so let's turn this off.
Look out! They followed us up!
Shit, they come down the lift. Okay,
Good work on the gun, Shadow Team. Now it's our turn.
I'm stuck in this. Yeah. Probably not. Are we moving? I don't think I've used any Medigel, so I don't think I need that.
That's it. We need to clear the geth and set those charges.
Oh god, this guy. Okay, let's get you. I think we're going to see Krogans in this section as well, if I remember rightly. And they jump out and charge at you. Or it might be the next section.
Charges set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
Might see the Normandy in a sec.
All right! Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Right, you joker. There you are. Don't land on me. It's the Noik.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, do you read me?
The nuke is almost ready, Lieutenant. Get to the rendezvous point.
Negative, Commander. The geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Get them out of there, Joker, now!
Negative. It's too hot. You can't risk it. We'll hold them off as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the nuke. Go get them and meet me back here.
Up to the AA tower. Move!
Taking the boys. Alright, which way is it? God, why can't I remember? One of these ways? Ah. Here's the Krogans. one, I think. You're gonna be one. Singularity is probably the best skill. Biotics ability, I mean. You can just totally lock down an area of the map when it's fully upgraded. It's pretty cool.
Damn. Yet they're sending in reinforcements.
Chief, we just spotted a troop ship inbound to your location.
This is the
Already
choice.
here, and it's bleeding Geth all over the bomb site.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them! I'm activating the nuke!
What the hell are you doing, Williams?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what! It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Not much of a
Alenko.
choice. For
Radio
me,
Joker
anyway.
and tell him to meet us on the AA tower.
Yes, Commander.
Always let Ashley. The only time I didn't let Ashley Williams
You know
die
it's the right choice, LT.
I'm sorry, Ash.
is just
I had to make a choice.
to see how it played
I
out if he
understand,
didn't.
Commander. I don't regret a thing.
But she's of the original crew. She's probably my least favorite companion for a variety of reasons. So let's go get Caden. My second least favorite member of the crew. He's okay. Caden's okay. He's just a bit boring, I think. It seems like the fate of that particular voice actor to just be a little bit boring, play a little bit of a boring character. He's the same voice actor that played Karth Anasi in Knights of the Old Republic as well. And anyone who's watched my playthrough of that will know that I have a bit of fun at Karth's expense for being a bit of an old woman. Okay, right. Well, we're gonna singularity you.
Commander, you need to move back. We can't hold these things off much longer.
We're gonna need to shut you down.
Watch the corners. Suppressing fire.
How do I keep that camera key? Don't know who's behind us, but we'll let the guys deal with him. Still there? Are you guys doing anything? Okay. Zara.
This has been an impressive diversion, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Why are you doing this?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead, but what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign. Though I was aware of the dangers, I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Join me. Can we? Okay, hang on.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers, we can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. The visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
I'm not like you. I'd rather die fighting than live as a slave.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Nuh-uh. Alright, let's blow his weapon. Put some warp on as well. I assume I'm hitting him even though I can't see his health bar. Time to get. Hi, Ash.
All right, everybody, hang on!
Ah, well.
I can't believe that Ash didn't make it. How could we just leave her down there?
Williams knew the risks going in. She gave her life to save the rest of us.
But why me? Why not her?
It wasn't your call, Alenko. I had to choose. I chose you.
But if I'd done my job, you wouldn't have had to make that call.
Get it together, soldier. Ash's blood is on Saren's hands. And when we find that son of a bitch, I'll make him pay.
Yes, ma'am. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
Let's do it.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Embrace eternity.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. Incredible. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu relay links to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds. How was I to know Ilos was the one we wanted? Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Why bother?
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Virmire was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign, a Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, a sentient machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports, the ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Good luck, Commander. From all of us.
Okay, right. So, post Virmire, I'm going to talk to the companions again and just see if, anyone has anything new to say to us. Yeah, it's possible. Virmire acts as a bit of a launching off point for the sort of final sections of the game, so a lot of stuff does change. Let's start in the garage, because I want to go down and see if we can buy the Spectre level 10 gear from our merchant. It's possible he won't restock it until we go to the Citadel, though, but it's worth checking, as we're going to be down here anyway.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay. A lot of level 10 stuff, not the stuff I'm looking for, though. Okay. Alright, let's try talking to Garrus.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought about what you said, about eliminating the threat immediately, regardless of the
I think he's already said this to us.
You were right. You were right about Dr. Salian.
Yeah, we've had this conversation, Garrus.
This way, we'll know he'll never hurt anyone again.
Words mean nothing until you turn them into action, Garrus. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm going to reapply for Spectre. No more red tape, no more politics from now on.
We've had this discussion, Garrus. Is there anything else to say to you?
Commander.
Okay.
I wanted to...
I don't have time for this.
I don't have time for this, Garrus. We've already had this conversation twice. Oh, hello. Hey, Kirahi. What are you guys doing here?
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. My superiors will duly honor Chief Williams for her actions. Her sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
She knew what the risks were. Any of my officers would have done the same.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here. We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination. Perhaps we will have the opportunity to work together again someday.
Commander, things got heated back on Virmire.
It's okay.
You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
I can't stay mad at you.
Rex. I won't forget it.
Just make sure it was worth it. Saren has to pay for what he's done.
No matter what it takes, I'm gonna hunt him down and kill him.
I like the sound of that.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Oh, Rental is still a merchant. What have you got?
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. The captain considers the mission a success. I defer to his judgment.
Let me see what you have.
He's still got crap all, so that's fine. Quick chat with Tali.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
No Williams to talk to now, obviously, but we'll go and talk to Caden and Liara. Don't think I need any meds. Well, my character doesn't. I mean, I need meds, but that's a story for another day.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
Yeah, I do a little bit. I mean, he's in his head, he's doing the right thing, which makes it a bit sad.
He's become a slave to the Reapers, and he can't even see it.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
He's a bit of a... Can you have a tragic villain? Maybe you can. I think Saren does fall into that category. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on that. I mean, I think that last chat with him made him a bit more relatable. Which is cool. It's surprising depth, really. He's not just a mwahaha villain. He's got layers, and I think that makes it really interesting.
Anything you need, Commander?
I wanted to see how you're dealing with Ash's death.
Dealing, ma'am. Sorry for anything I said back there. Adrenaline.
I don't like losing people either, Alenko.
I've served for years, but never lost a soldier under my command. Not to hostile action, anyway. If you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Akuz?
I didn't stop and agonize over it while everyone else was in danger. We've got work to do, Alenko. We'll remember her later.
You're right. I can't let this get to me. Not now, anyway. Thanks for the advice, ma'am.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Input? Hell, I don't know. We're fighting giant machines from outside the galaxy. Should I be afraid of them? Or in awe of them? Anything so old, so intelligent.
We may be ants to them, but humans have never managed to exterminate ants.
It makes you wonder. Are ants any more aware than we were of the giants that walk over their heads?
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Okay, let's push on. We're going to go back to the Citadel, because I want to upgrade the gear. And, yeah, then head to Ilos, I suppose. I'm sure nothing's going to impede us on that.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udino wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
How many ships are you sending to attack Ilos?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Virmire. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You
Dino.
bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
You goddamn son of a bitch.
Nobody stabs me in the back, Udina. Nobody.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Udina!
Commander. Shepard, I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's not right. You did everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
I should have known better. Udina, the Council, they're all the same. Petty, blind, and stupid.
And smelly.
Perhaps we could appeal and get them to reverse their decision.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
We're out of the game for now, but I'll find a way back in.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
What did he want?
Only said to meet him in that club in the wards. Flux.
You should probably go meet with him.
Let's take... let's take Liara and Caden. I'll get them as kitted out as I can.
Equalizing interior
Price
pressure
selling
with
everything I have.
exterior atmosphere.
Who's this?
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Sorry, Commander. The Normandy's locked down. Ambassador Udina gave the order.
Udina! Right, first stop, Spectre Merchant.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Let's go to them. Right, first things first, let's have a quick look at these guys. So, Caden, actually, Liara, what's your armor? She's wearing a Mercenary 9 already, right? So that is exactly the same. That's probably as good as it's going to get for her, quite honestly. But what's she got here? I don't like those. Oh no, she's got energized plating. Okay, well let's give it 9. Do I have a 10? No, so that's probably as good as she's going to get on the armor side. But Caden we can give a mercenary suit to as well. Here we go. What's he got? He's got medical 8. Well, I can upgrade that. Energized, I think I can... maybe we'll give him the shields. Savant 7's probably about as good as he'll get. Same with her. Won't worry too much about the weapons, though.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
Huzzah! Here we go. So 1.1 million for this. Yeah, we'll take all these. Sniper, shotgun, assault, pistol. Have you got anything else down this end? Nothing. So, yeah, that's about as good as that'll get. So we'll equip those. Well, I'm going to equip the pistol. We'll go from 256 to 294. Yeah, so, I mean, it's an improvement. It's not mega, but it's a good improvement. And I'll take the shotgun as well. I'll buy another set of this on the Normandy when we go back. So yeah, so for now, why don't we give Liara... Oh, she's actually using a 7 already. What's Caden using? He's using that. So let's give him... that. I mean, none of these... I say none of them are better. That kind of is better. Karpov. Okay, you can have a Karpov. And what are you using? You're surely not using that. No. Okay. Given the high, we will. Okay, let's give them the high explosive rounds. You can have the combat optics and frictionless materials. What's the Yara using? Snowblind 9. Okay, that's probably pretty good. Kinetic. That's pretty good. And a scram rail. Okay, we'll upgrade that a bit. Okay, cool. We'll leave that for now. Let's we'll level them as well. Why not? 4 points. Okay, so let's put that into. None of it's particularly incredible, is it? I guess let's put it into medicine. Maybe I'll put a couple in. Liara. Probably warp, and then we'll go into lift. There we go. Just think, put any. What's outstanding on my journal at the moment? Just this. Oh, I forgot I had this on the books. Might run out of time to do that. Okay. Ooh. Whoopsie. Okay, well, we'll do that if I'm able to explore after this point. It's possible I won't be. I guess I might just pop to the shops again and see what they've got, in case they've got anything good at this point. I think in terms of picking up side quests and stuff, that's all pretty much done now.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Okay, yada. Nope. I wish you could access all his stuff from the one menu.
Commander.
I don't imagine that they've got anything that's going to be as good as what they're wearing. So this is what Rex has actually got at the moment. Yeah, so this is just better. Ooh, oh, it's a shame it's light armor. It's got the Phantom though. I do like the Phantom Turian armor. I wish it was in medium. It's pretty good. You know what? I'm going to grab it, because I like it. And if it's not substantially worse than what Garrus is wearing, he might switch to that then. What else?
Show me your items.
Ooh, I'll take a frictionless 10. That might be better than what I'm using. I might put that in my shotgun, because I might start using that a bit more. Here we go. Good. Okay, let's go to the wards. What's that X on there? Well, that's just an Avena point. Markets.
Welcome back, Earth.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got.
I didn't know she was going to say that, actually. Well, maybe on some level I did. Okay, well, we don't need heavy human armor now, seeing as our heavy armor wearing human is dead. The heavy Krogan, that's not going to be anywhere near as good as what he's got. That's all fine. Let's check out Morland's famous shop. We will be pleased, I think. Hopefully we will be.
Hello there. Welcome to Morland's famous shop. Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good thing.
This reminds me a bit of Woody Woodpecker, the way he says that. Thermal armor. Never seen that. I imagine it's pretty crap, but sure.
Hello there. Welcome to Morland's famous shop. Oh, you will be pleased.
Okay, yeah, we're pretty much done. So, I don't have Garrus with me, so I can't look at his armor on. Let's go to Flux. I think it's not too far just to walk it, so let's just do that. Dun 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 dun. Oh, okay, we got
Excuse me. You're the Spectre, right? Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
You obviously wanted to speak to me.
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
You're marking the end of the First Contact War with a protest.
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
I thought the lesson of the First Contact War was that there's other life in the galaxy and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
What happened at the mass relay was a misunderstanding. I mean, if you saw a child about to touch a gun, wouldn't you stop them?
I'd pull them away, yes. I wouldn't shoot them dead.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences, politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
It's a good theory, but these people are making it sound like a racial issue.
I can't deny that some of our supporters have extreme views, but our platform is also supported by economists, sociologists, and medical professionals.
I'm not voting for Reform UK.
But you don't do anything to curtail the racist comments of your members.
Of course not,
This
Commander.
guy's the Nigel
But
Farage
whether I
of
disagree with
space.
them or not, they have the right to express their opinion.
Sorry, I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy.
Absolutely
the support
not.
of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
No. I think, yeah, there might actually there is another little. There's another tiny little side quest. I think it may be as we enter Flux. Is there a guy standing there waiting to talk to us? There is. Elias Keeler.
Pardon me, soldier. Could I take a moment of your time?
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an Alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
Don't try to sell me on this. Just tell me what you want.
I need you to buy a mental stimulant for me. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What exactly is this stimulant?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why'd you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
Is your assistant incompetent or just inexperienced?
Worse, he's an alien sympathizer. My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over back. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll be alright.
Strange.
What is?
Why is the music in these places always so loud? It almost seems as if the people here want an excuse not to talk to each other.
Hey, we can dance now. We couldn't dance before. Hey, Doran. Let's boogie on while the universe, the galaxy, burns around us. Okay, well I guess we'll go talk to Captain Anderson then.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That is a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He's not gonna let you waltz into his office and use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
Udina won't let this slide, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel control.
Udina.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Yeah, he's a good guy, Captain Anderson.
Let's do it.
I like him.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Let's go.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
That'd be Saren.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Anderson? What are you doing here? I didn't send...
Take that, Udina.
Let's go. Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
Okay, well we might get the chance then to go to this, what was it, Voyager cluster? Yangtze, I think? Not sure if there's other systems that might have appeared since Virmire. We'll have a look. I want to go and get another set of level 10 weapons, which I'm presuming our guy is stocked with now.
Looking for supplies? You bet, Commander.
There we go. Right, we'll have that, and that. Alright, let's go and equip our boys. Ready for the big mission? So Rex, see, we want you with a shotgun, so you can have that. And an assault rifle. Guess, although... Oh, I have got two of them. Good. Okay, so you can have one. Let's have a quick look at your armor mods. Energize 9. I don't think I have any level 10 mods. That's probably about as good as we're going to get currently. And then Garrus. You can have the sniper. And the assault. Yeah, so... you've got level 7s in there, that's probably fine. Oh, actually, Garrus. Armor. So we got the Phantom 10, so it's way less damage protection, less shields, way more tech biotic protection, though. Plus, it looks absolutely baller. Oh, yeah, I think... it's definitively not as good. I just love the look of it, so we're gonna go with that. Medical 9. Okay. Where's he got us? Oh, that's his multi-tool. Okay, let's check weapon mods. So, you, again, I don't have anything in level 10, so as long as you're level 9 and stuff, that's probably okay. Just have a quick check at Rex, but I think I've recently checked him. Okay. Ten, 9, 10, 8. I can do better than that. Actually 7. Inferno 9 or Snowblind. Give him the Snowblind. 10. Okay, now we're quite... I mean, we're low on cash. Not that it matters hugely at this stage, but I'm going to go and sell all my junk to this
Looking
guy.
for supplies? You bet, Commander.
Right, I won't... Obviously not going to sell that stuff, but those can go. I won't sell the Colossus 10, just in case I change my mind on that. Another level 10 pistol. I'll keep the 9. I think I've equipped my 10 somewhere else. Let's go with the high explosive rounds. This can all go. I'll keep the 7s. You never know. Okay, back up to 8 million. Looks good. We've got, so I could give. I might. Let's give myself the level 10 sniper. I've got level 7 on that. And you may just check Rex. Has he got Spectre gear in his other slots? More of an aesthetic thing than anything. Okay, so let's give him the 7. You already got a 7 there. Garrus, why don't I give you the 10 pistol? Okay. Alrighty. I think it's time to... Well, we're going to head to the Voyager cluster anyway and do that Cerberus mission. Which kind of... I mean, they're obviously a major player in Mass Effect 2, but it does kind of wrap up the Cerberus little storyline that we've had in this game. So it'll good to get that ticked off, I think. Let's have a little look at the systems that we have. So we've got local, Exodus, Horsehead, Twist Tau, Hades. Or is it Hades Gamma? Might be Hades Gamma we need to go to. Or is it Argos Pro? Yeah, we've been to all of these, but is it Hades Gamma? I mean, we don't have to commit just yet. Yangtze we're looking for though. It's not that. It's this one. Yeah, I thought there was something else here. Let's go to Yangtze. Ren Shuttle. Pintho, I think, is where we land. Right, I'm going going to zoom out. I kind of want the XP. I mean, I think we might get enough to level up once more. Don't think we're going to hit the cap. So I hopefully get to level 29. I doubt we'll get as far as 30, but that's okay. I'll max out the Nemesis thing. I might have put more points into shotguns if I thought about it, but I didn't really, so. They still use them, they just won't do quite as much damage as they might have done, but it's still a good weapon. Binthu has an atmosphere of carbon dioxide with a permanent haze of toxic chlorine and clouds of sulfur dioxide that periodically drop torrents of acidic rain on the surface. Its crust is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of calcium. Like most worlds in the Voyager cluster, Binthu has only been charted within the last 20 years by Alliance surveyors. It has no known native ecology. Data about the world is surprisingly brief and generic, painting a picture of an unpleasant and uninteresting place. Perfect. So Cerberus have set up shop. Take the boys. See what we're dealing with. So we have anomaly, research. Okay, there's 3 research facilities. So they're going to head north. I noticed there was a little. I'm not going to search for the deposits, but if we literally stumble across them, I'll grab them. But then we go there and then maybe kind of circle around like that, or maybe circle around like that. Yeah, that maybe makes more sense. Let's do that. Start with north. Another way, Anderson's risked his career, nay his life, to make sure we can get to Ilos as soon as possible. And we're in a completely different system, looking for mining deposits. It'll be fine. I really need this palladium. Tell you what, I'm not going to miss this minigame. It's alright. There's just a lot of it. And at least they... Oh, God. I'm not going to miss the Mako much either. What was I saying? They just make you do a lot of it. That's the thing. But they do give you... They at least give you a way to skip it as well with the Omnigel. I suppose I could have done that. Actually, I don't think you can with the mining deposits. I don't think you get the choice for that. Some turrets. Go test out our fancy new shooting irons. So what have they got? Okay, that looks alright. I might go shotgun though. Shotgun. Sparse. Now, there are soldiers here, but I think I can just release the bugs and they kind of go for them as well.
Charging up.
Eliminated the threat. What have they got here?
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
I think we knew that. So this was, these were Rachni bugs, wasn't it, that they were studying? I think we might find that they're looking at other things we've encountered previously at their other bases. So we want to go kind of southwest. There it is.
Heading to position.
This is on the Gillette. Inferno 10 could be decent. I don't know if all the lads are using that. It's fine. Oop. Garrus, what have you got? Inferno 10. Inferno 10. Well, that's not this. It's fine. Alright, where are we going now? We're going south east. East southeast. Weird pyramid over there. And that's probably the point of interest question mark thing that's on the map. Do the base first though.
Moving out.
These. Big Rachni. Eat the soldiers. God, I fell over. Ah! You hit me with
Lost shields!
accuracy sucks.
Charging up.
Limited
Let's head to
threats.
that next base, Shepard. This is my kind of mission.
On we go. Right, let's have a look at this. Yeah, that's fine. Don't want to pop in the combat optics. Yeah, you know what? I might do. Oops.
Regroup!
We in the final missions, I kind of don't want to get jammed. All the high level Geth enemies. That should mean that doesn't happen. Right, let's go check out that weird pyramid next, I think. Here it is.
On my way.
It's kind of steep, but we can get up it. What do we get? It's probably going to be a Prothean data disk if I had to guess. Yep. A bit of a thankless task writing all the flavor text for a game like this that no one ever reads, because all you see is Prothean data disk, yep, thanks, and then you move on. You don't kind of read all the little I mean, I saw something about children's toys and ragged clothing being in there as well, I think, but who's got time to read all that? Ooh.
En route.
Get some uranium. Right, where are we heading? So last one is pretty much due north. Uh-oh. Stuck in a hole. Oh, there it is. Trample off the mountain. It is. Quite accurate, these turrets. Accurate enough. Last one. Save just in case I come a cropper. For some reason. It's creepers! Get the soldiers.
Some payback.
Yeah, there he is.
All clear.
Have a look at him in a sec. I don't think there's anything that useful in any of these, but still. Kahoku, no! I grabbed Thar's hammer. You shall be avenged. You check for a pulse, but find none. Admiral Kahoku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution.
Shepard, over here. It's Kahoku.
I guess Cerberus found him after all.
And that is pretty much... Oh, you found the location of a major Cerberus facility. Head to Nephron in the Columbia system of Voyager. Oh, okay, so there's actually... Okay. I'd forgotten that step. I thought this was it, but... Let's go take out this main Cerberus base, then. Voyager cluster. Okay. Voyager. being done? Where is it? Am I in it? No, no. Oh, it's hidden by my icon. Okay. Yangtze, Amazon, Columbia we want. Ah. Clogia. On Tahiti, I think, is our landing zone. Oh, maybe not. A recent extranet meme suggests that a Prothean ship crashed through the crust of the planet before the collapse of their empire and might still be recovered from the planetary core. This is purportedly the source of the planet's unusually high mass. Careful mapping of Von Tahita's gravity field by orbiting satellites have proved that the planetary core is entirely normal. Not as interesting as it sounded at the start there. Nephron, I think, is where we go. Gromar? Right, let's have a quick look for meteors. Not going to be meteors, are there? There'll be asteroids. Interesting. Right, we'll zoom out, we'll take the XP. Get us slightly closer to the leveling up. Nephron is a barren, volcanic terrestrial world with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium with deposits of magnesium. Aside from displays of geological beauty, including many spectacular volcanoes, this barren world is of little interest. Entries relating to Nephron in the astronomical database are sparse. Come on, lads. Once more into the breach. Right, what we're looking at. So we've got anomaly, underground. Okay, so I think. I'll grab this ore as it's literally right here on my radar, even though I think it might be up this annoying hill. We'll do the facility last. I'll hit the other POIs first. Shepard loves mineral resources. So where do we want to go? Let's hit that first. So that's kind of southwest, is that? We'll just head down this bit now. A little more steeply than I'd envisaged, but never mind. Simply must recover these level 9 items that I'll probably just omnigel or sell immediately. Ilos can wait. It's not going anywhere. I mean, Saren is, but still. I don't think we want to go down that big hole. Down there anyway, aren't I? Always the thought that maybe this one will be worth it. And we're going to have a Solarian League of One medal or something like that. Oh, the ID tag, okay. This Cerberus soldier. Oh. Why is a Solarian Cerberus soldier? Weird. No, let's just do the base. Let's just do the base. We're not going to find anything on this planet that is that's going to substantially change our loadout, I don't think. Now that... Okay, who's using kinetic coils? Yes, that's an improvement. I should use this expensive new pistol I bought. See what's going on in the back. Okay, will we find anything good? Oh, I'm stuck. Answer to that, but still. God, that's low level. Right, time to finish this. Just this terminal. You cautiously press a few buttons and an alarm chimes. The optical database is flashing itself. Quickly, you copy as many files as you can to your hardsuit's internal computer. Is memory wiped? The computer shuts down. The files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. Archive. So, that's pretty much it for the side missions. So Cerberus remained. It always felt a bit weird playing ME1, and you know you're doing these Cerberus missions and targeting their bases, and then at the end of it you don't really get a resolution, and then Mass Effect 2 comes out, and they're a major player, and it was like cool, yeah. It was just an introduction to them, just to sort of seed them in the game a little bit, and kind of introduce Shepard's relationship to them, because you start off very adversarial. And it's kind of like, and that's got its basis in your interactions with them in this game, which is cool, I think. I'm not going to go for that last relic thing. Let's just get back to the ship. Now, I might have inventory stuff, maybe not. Okay.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're going to want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
If you know something about Cerberus, you better tell me.
I suspect I know less about Cerberus than you do. I am merely an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. No secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you gonna do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
No deal.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Shepard's not for sale. Right. I lost time. We'll read these ones. This is kind of a strange system. This one is just about its deposits, but then it says there are several areas of debris that may be the wreckage of downed Prothean aerostat colonies. Based on the size of the debris field, a population of over 100,000 was likely. So we know this was a Prothean system. I think they're all Prothean systems in some way, but this is where the visions have been pointing us towards. Nothing really of interest there. So let's have a look at Ilos itself. In the golden age of the Protheans, Ilos was a verdant world, dotted with the spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. Ilos has been devastated by means unknown, its entire surface changed to the colour of rust. The atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygen. Wildfires, presumably ignited by lightning strikes, can be seen burning on the dark side. This indicates that most, if not all, respirating animal lifeforms have died off. Surface gravity is a comfortable 1.17 standard Gs. Well, time to go. But first...
Shepard, may I speak with you?
I was just thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too. And what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
We're not going to fail. I promise.
Please, I am not looking for comfort. Saren might already have the conduit. It is time to be completely honest with each other. These could be our last moments together. Our last chance to show each other how we feel. I want this to be special.
We don't have to do this. Not unless you're sure.
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and minds unite.
Yeah, forget it. No.
Just tell me what to do.
Embrace eternity, Shepard. And Liara. Embrace her too.
By the goddess. That was incredible, Shepard.
Amazing.
5 minutes ETA to the Mu relay.
I had better go. Duty calls. You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos, I just wanted to say thank you for everything.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
On, boys, saddle up.
You two, keep moving! Inside, now!
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
And we will, but I think there's probably up to a couple of hours left. I don't know if it's exactly a couple of hours, it might be a bit less, but certainly I think what we'll do is leave the finale for its own episode next time. Even though this one is a little bit shorter than the usual ones, I think that makes sense to cut it here. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, if you could hit that like button, that'd be fantastic. Do leave a comment as well. Let me know what you thought about the story to this point. Any thoughts on the game? Looking back at it, it's been almost 20 years since this was released, so let me know, how you think it's held up. It obviously was very, very impressive for its time. Is it as impressive now? I think it still looks great, but let me know your thoughts. And if you're watching this and still not subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that'd be amazing. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.